Hey y'all, welcome back to Ukulele Wine Time. My name is Kathryn. We are going to learn how to play Come Away With Me by Norah Jones. Ukulele Wine Time. This is such a cozy, beautiful song to strum and play on the ukulele. Even with a very, very simple strumming pattern, this song is just, you're gonna light up the room. You're gonna love it. People are gonna love it. We're gonna sip some wine and learn this lovely song together. To play this song, we need C, we need A minor, we need E minor, F, G, with an optional G7. Okay, I'm gonna keep it simple for this video. I'm not going to play the G7. I'm just going to play the normal G, but I'll put that on the PDF chart, which is available to take a look at below, which I highly recommend because it's going to have the lyrics and the chords and also the chart just to take a look at if you want to count and follow along. But I'm going to keep it simple with just the G chord, just a note. I'm also going to give you not one, not two, not three, but 4 strumming patterns to use for this song. So you can switch it up between the A section or the verse and the bridge, give it more contour, or if you just want to keep it at one strumming pattern for the whole time based on the level you're at, that's cool too. Just to note, this song is in 3/4 time, as opposed to common time or 4/4 time. That just means there are 3 beats per measure. So we'll be holding chords for 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So just important to realize before we dive in. Okay, let's get started with a chord overview. And just a note, I'm going to timestamp everything below. If you don't need the chord review, you can skip ahead to a section, or if you need to go back and review a section, you can always check out the timestamps below and jump around as needed. So we'll do a chord review. We're going to start lining up the chords with the lyrics. We're going to count, and then we'll do the whole song together. Okay. So for our chords that we need, we're going to start with a C chord. That's our ukulele fingers 1, 2, 3, 4. Third finger 1, 2, 3. Third finger on the 1, 2, 3. Third fret. That's our C chord. Okay. Then we need A minor chord. So these are 1-finger chords. We like that as beginners to start out. Okay. We're going to jump over second finger, 2nd fret, on the complete opposite string there. So top string closest to your face is our A minor. Okay, I'll put these on screen for you as well. Let's see, what else do we need? We need an E minor. So it cycles back and forth between that C and A minor for our intro and for a lot of the A section of the song. Next, we need an E minor. So we're going to play simple E minor chord. Okay. There's that. So we need these 3 fingers. They make a diagonal line up on the fretboard. So we're starting, so we're on the 1, 2, 3, 4th fret with your 3rd finger, and that starts on the 2nd string down, or your C string. And then that makes the diagonal line up. So then you just move a string over and a fret up, string over and a fret up. So there's our E minor. We need an F after that. So we're going to jump up these 2 fingers. So you always want to kind of imagine like, okay, I'm coming from this chord. Where am I going next? And we will be traveling from E minor to an F. So these 2 fingers, peace sign fingers, are going to jump up here. Okay, let's start with our 1st finger, pointer finger. That's going to be on the 3rd string down. And then we skip a string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret. Top string near your face as our F string, or F chord rather. And then last chord we need is our G chord. This makes a little triangle on the fretboard. There it is. Okay, we got our peace sign fingers. These are both on the 2nd fret. Okay, 2nd string down, skip a string, last string down, and then your ring finger comes to close that point of the triangle on the 3rd fret there. Those are the chords we need. If you want to play that G7, you're actually just going to reverse the triangle. Okay, so now the point is at the top here. And it's going to look like that. Look and sound like that. The G works just as well in this scenario, but if you want to play the G7, which is how the song was written, there's that as well. Okay, let's take a look at strumming patterns. So we've got a couple different ones to check out. We're gonna start super basic with just a very simple downstroke. And we're just gonna hold the chord for 3 beats. So it's gonna be, it's gonna sound like this. I will go back and forth between a C and an A minor chord just to show that simple strumming pattern. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1. Ready, go. C, 2, 3, A minor, 2, 3. C, 2, 3, A minor, 2, 3. Turns out that's our intro as well. So maybe we'll just hang out on the intro to take a look at all of our strumming patterns, and then we'll dive into the form of the song. Okay, so way number 1, holding the chord for all 3 beats. Strumming pattern number 2, we are going to do downstrokes on all of the beats. So it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 1. Ready, go. C, 2, 3, A minor, 2, 3. C, 2, 3, A minor, 2, 3. C, 2, 3, A minor, 2. Okay, so that's our second strumming pattern. Let's go with strumming pattern number 3. So now we're going to do a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so that's what this, I'll show you what this is going to sound like. And let's just actually hang out on a C chord before we switch chords. So 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. Down, down, up, down, up, down. Let's do the C to A minor now. 2, 3, here we go. A minor, 2, 3. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down. Okay, there's our third strumming pattern. Our fourth strumming pattern. So this one just kind of, as I was playing through the song today, I found myself wanting to drop. So it's the same as strumming pattern number 3, but we're just gonna drop one of those downs. So stay with me. So it's gonna be down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And it gives it more of a floaty feel. And for me, I really enjoyed singing the melody over that kind of floatier strumming pattern. So that's an option. All I did was take out the it's just a variation on the previous strumming pattern where I was doing down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. I'm taking out that second down to sound like this. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Woo! Okay. Those are our 4 strumming options. You can choose the one that feels best to you at this moment in time, and then you can level up. If you can play all of them, you're like, I'm ready to go, let's do this. You can actually mix and match them throughout the song to kind of create your own arrangement. So maybe you start super simple, maybe you switch it up in the different sections of the song. Maybe you go harder on the bridge, or maybe you back off a little bit on the bridge. So that kind of gives you some creative freedom there to not do the same strumming pattern the whole way. You can get a little creative there. Make it unique to you. We're ready to put the chords with the lyrics, and we'll start with our strumming pattern number 1. That's just the simple downstrokes. So we'll do the first little chunk of lyrics, which is we'll call that a verse or an A section with this simple downstrokes. Then we'll do the 3 downstrokes. Okay, and I'll help us with that transition. And we'll check in and see how we're doing there. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. 1, 2. Come away with me. Come away with me and I will write you a song. G, 2, 3. Now 3 downstrokes, 2. Come away with me on a bus, 2, 3. A minor, 2, 3, 1, 2. Come away where they can't tempt us with their lies. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Now we're at the bridge. Woo! Okay, so for the most part, the word come comes in on beat 3. And let me give an example of what that means, because the lyrics they can be kind of flowy in this song. And so if you're trying to sing and play, this might be a good anchor for you just to kind of start the lyrics of each verse or each A section. So here's what I mean by that. So we're counting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Come away with me, 2, 3 in the night, 2, 3. A minor, 2, 3, 1, 2. Come away with me. So where I would 1, 2, come. So on beat 3, that's where most of those, the word come comes in. So hopefully that maybe clicks for you. That's a little aha moment. Will help you line up the lyrics if you're singing. Let's take a look at the bridge. Let's try our strumming pattern on the bridge. So our strumming pattern is the down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. And I want to walk with you on a cloudy day in fields where the yellow grass grows knee-high. So won't you try to come away with me, and we'll kiss on a mountain top. Come away with me, and I'll never stop loving you. Nice work. Okay, let's check out that last strumming pattern variation. That was the one where we skipped the second down, so it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So let's try that on this last little verse, right where we came off the bridge, right where we stopped. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. Come away with me, and we'll kiss on a mountain top. Come away with me, and I'll never stop loving you. Now we need to talk song form a little bit. So this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Not really. It's just, okay, so just like in poetry or when we learn in school, we've got A and we've got B, maybe C. But this song, we've only got A and B. So the song form, we've got our intro, then we've got A, B, that's our bridge, and then A. Okay, so just basic A, B, A song form. Then you have an option here, so stick with me. So the original Norah Jones recording, they do a solo over 2 more A sections. So basically she just does the song twice through, but coming back up on the second time through, they do instrumental. So you could do 2 A's there, and then they do the bridge again with different lyrics, and then they do a shortened A for the end. Okay, so they do A, B, A, B, A. Now, if you want, if that feels really long, if you're playing this solo by yourself and you're like, I'm going to leave out the instrumental section. I'm going to give you a little variation where you can do A, B, A, B, A. Okay, so you can do the whole set of lyrics and just take it out. Cool? So I will put all of that in the PDF chart. Okay, so you can take a look at that and you can skip the instrumental section if you want. So the only change, so if you do A, B, A, so you do all the way through to where we just stopped, on a mountaintop, come away with me, and I'll never stop loving you. I'll never stop loving you. If you're going to do the solo section, the next two A's or verses, then you go to the G. If you're not, if you're going to go back to the bridge and take it out, again, this is all going to be in the PDF. So if that's confusing, just be like, okay. If you're going to go back to the bridge, you're going to skip that G chord and just hang out on the C. Okay, so this is what that's going to sound like. And I'll never stop loving you. We're hanging out on the C chord. We're going to go back to the bridge. And I want to wake up with the rain. Okay, so you can go straight back into the bridge there just by chopping that G chord in between. You with me? I hope you're with me. I think that's everything. I think it's time to drink some wine together. If you're drinking wine, if you're not, I will take a moment to say cheers to you. You're taking time out of your busy day for some creativity to learn this zen, cozy, beautiful Norah Jones song. So cheers to you. That's amazing. Wherever you are in your music journey, your ukulele journey, taking it nice and slow. Maybe you are coming to the instrument later in life, which is so cool. It's never too late to learn a new instrument, no matter your age. Anyway, just wanted to say cheers to you and thanks for being here. All right, we're going to do the whole song now. Here's our form. So we're going to do our intro, which is C to A minor, back and forth. We're going to do all the way through A, B, A. We're going to take that shorter option. So we're going to that G chord. We're going to go back and do a bridge, a B, and then the A out. And that last little section is shorter. Follow along on your chart. I hope that'll be clear. It'll also be on the screen for you. So A, B, A, B, A. A, B, A, B, A. Y'all ready? You're ready. You got this. And I'm going to do our third strumming pattern, and I'm kind of mixed with the fourth strumming pattern. So I won't do the down, up, like a robot the whole time. You'll hear me like ebbing and flowing. And then sometimes like on the word stop, I might hold that chord. So just kind of an example of mixing all of those strumming patterns together. And again, giving you permission to mix and match those for yourself. Okay, enough talking, lady. Let's do this. Here's our intro. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Come away with me. The So won't you try to come away with me, and we'll kiss on a mountain top. Come away with me, and I'll never stop loving you. So pretty, so cozy. How did you do? I hope you followed me on our journey on going back to that last bridge. Again, pick an arrangement, strumming pattern that works for you. If you want to do the longer arrangement and put those A sections back in there, totally cool. Oh my gosh, I love this song so much. I hope you enjoyed playing this with me today. If you found this helpful, if you learned something today, please cheers the like button below. I hope you subscribe to my channel so we can drink some wine, maybe play some ukulele, definitely together for lots more songs, lots more ukulele practice, lots more creativity and inspiration. Cheers to you. Thanks again for being here, and I'll see you soon. Ukulele wine time. Do you think that's how you say it? Le Hérétique. Okay, this is the part of the video where I talk about the wine that I'm drinking. And if you're new here, I love trying out organic wines or sustainable wines or natural wines. Interesting wines that come from small vineyards or small family vineyards. So this is one that was recommended to me from my local wine shop, which I love. And it's actually, so it's called Le Hérétique. And I wish my French was better, but it's not. And it's delicious. I usually when I go in, I'm like, oh, I want a light, spicy red. But this is like kind of changed my, and I like a lot of different reds, but this is like the blueberry and the berry wine, but it's so delicious. And my husband and I have been enjoying it so much. It's so yummy on its own. And then it's like really yummy with food too. So I don't know. Also it's very reasonably priced. So we loved that about it. So it tastes like a fancier wine, but it's not a fancier price. Also, this says, this wine from the south of France will knock your socks off. I agree. I'm not wearing socks. They have been knocked off by this wine. Medium body, strong tannic structure, aromas of raspberries and blueberries. Totally. All the berries. It's so delicious. It's like a round sparkle bubble. And it's got a little bit of spice to it, but again, those berries, which I love. This is a staff pick from, honestly, a wine store I used to go to in the city, New York City, Astor Wines. It's a staff pick there. And they said it's under $10. I don't know if that's still true, but it's very reasonably priced. Oh, named after the victims of the siege of Minerve in the year 1210. Pure, clean, full of black fruit and peppers. Ooh, black fruit and peppers. Oh yeah, I said spice. Okay, I got that. Easy and pleasant. One of the best everyday red wines you will find. That's super cool. Carignan grape with Syrah. And I didn't know this. Maybe I'm a dummy. Maybe you didn't know this, but they say, we'd like to clear this up once and for all. The Shiraz grape is genetically identical to Syrah. So this is Syrah and Carignan. Australian winemakers put Shiraz on the map, and many would argue vice versa. But Shiraz and Syrah are the same. I didn't know that. Did you know that? I thought that was very cool. Anyway, this wine is totally delicious. Anything else? I feel like that's all I could kind of find on this. Would buy again. Yummy blueberry sparkle bubble. That's what I got for you. Cheers. Ukulele wine time.